Hi creators, today we have something a little bit different. It's an old film effect and it was first used by Alfred Hitchcock in the 1958 film called Vertigo. The Vertigo effect is one of the names that it has. I also call it the reverse tracking shot, or it's also called the Dolly Zoom. It was used for hallways and spaces to create tension in the shots and also on the actors itself. A lot of other films have used it over the years. I like to use it for shots to give a sense of space to the shot itself. You can do it with the camera. And the way that it's done, as you approach a subject, you can zoom out. And if you can keep that speed the same, then you'll get a really great effect. The easy way to do it is Davinci Resolve. And if you have a shot that's moving in or out, which is really easy to do with a drone or a Steadicam, then you can just do it in post. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So please stay tuned. Okay, so I just have a new project and I have a couple of clips and I'm going to show you how to do each one. And ideally you have a shot that you're going to go into a straight line. So I have just an autumn location and this is just a drone shot. I'm going through this wooded area and it's very smooth. So ideally you have a smooth shot and we're in post. We're going to add in this vertigo effect and you're going to see what this looks like. My second shot that I have, it's an aerial shot. And it's a very large view, and we have our person of interest here in this location. And so I'm going to show you how to make this scene look really different than what the original clip looks like. So let's start with the first one. So this clip is only about a little over 7 seconds. And so we're going to start here at the beginning. And right now we just have, it's just a 1080 shot. And I will mention, if you do shoot it in 4K, that's going to give you an advantage because we are going to zoom in. So you're going to lose a little bit of detail. So if you have that 4K footage, you'll be able to even that out and everything's going to look great for you. This is a pretty good shot here and it has quite a bit of detail, so I'm going to be fine here. I'm going to bump this up to 1.65 to start. And this is right at the beginning. And make sure that you have the inspector open, so click on this clip and it'll give you this transform location. Go ahead and click on this little diamond here and we're going to start animating this. At this location I'm at 1.65 and I want to go in a little bit. I have a little bit of a light flare here. I'm going to get past that point. I'm going to hit another keystroke there and I'm going to go all the way just a little more than half, and then I'm going to set this back down to 1 and we'll take a look at that real quick. And so you can see we can get that stretching of that straight line. It really gives us a cool effect there. I'm going to go ahead and open my curves. I can get a little bit smoother change here. I want to click on this point here and I want to change this to this curve here. And so this gives me this handle. I do not want to drop that below this actual key point here. So I'm going to leave it right there and that just smooths it out a little bit. And let's take a look at it now. I'm going to hit Shift F, go into full screen mode. And you can see that that just stretches it out real nice. It gives it a completely different look of that clip itself. Let's get out of this. And so for comparison, I'll put the original clip back up here, full screen again. It just gives it a lot different look. It kind of stretches that road. Just here's the original clip. It's just a smooth flight down this road itself. So it's a completely different look. Just gives it a little bit of a difference, and just use it the way you want to use it. And let me get out of this. So for the second clip, I have this huge shot here, and let's go ahead and preview that one. And so it's just a nice smooth drone footage of our actor here. And it's just showing you this huge glacial area here. Okay, let's go back to the start. And I'm going to go about 1.5 in this case. And then I'm going to go pretty far, almost to the end here. Animate, click this button here. I go pretty far, almost to the end. Go to 1. And again with the curves, I want to smooth this point out here after I select it. Okay, so that's going to be a nice transition. So let's take a look at that now. Full screen mode. So now it just opens up the background. You can see it just really kind of gives your eyes a little bit of a trick. And I just really love this in a large space like this. I think it's one of the best effects that you can add. And it's subtle, but your audience is going to say, hey, that's a little different. So I'm going to show you now the two clips back to back. The first one will be the edited clip and the second one will be the original. Actually, let's do this. Let's make a copy of the edited by holding Alt. Just drag that again. So now you can watch them, the original, the unedited, and then, or I'm sorry, the edited, the unedited, then the edited again. So you can really compare these three. Okay, here's the unedited. And it's a nice shot. It's a really great shot. You need to start with a good shot. And I think you need to just kind of go straight forward too. If this is going at an angle, you don't quite get the same look because that background is really what sets this shot off. So pretty easy to do. And really you're just trying to match. So I have the foreground here, you can see here. And so I'm keeping that foreground in my shot pretty much all the way through this effect. And so that's what really makes it different. So you can see down here, I have it set about that location. And then all the distance that I took it here, all the way to the end, I still have that foreground in here. And that's what really sets this shot off. And so you need to have something in the foreground. You're kind of matching that, pretty much that amount of foreground in your shot. That's very helpful for this type of shot, for this aerial shot, for the roadway or the straight ahead shot, because everything's so similar approaching it. It's not as big of a deal. And like I said, most people use this for actors to get expressions, and then it kind of has that zoom effect, but the background really stays the same. So it's a really cool effect in that way too. But when I'm doing landscape shots, I really think that this is a great effect as well. So hopefully that'll help you guys out. Please subscribe to the channel and I'll bring you guys some more of these tutorials and hopefully get you to learn some things about Davinci and about filmmaking and getting better shots for your videos. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care.